listen, man. Deadass Though Podcast, episode 96 up in the building. God damn you. Man, Kel's here. Fucking Jay's here. Niece is
Why
here.
your S is so loud?
Because that nigga strong.
Kel's
On point.
here.
Kel's is here.
Kel's
And
here.
Niece's
Kel's
here. Slithering up in the building. What's good, y'all? How we feeling? Y'all feeling silly today?
I'm feeling great.
Yeah, it's high energy, man. You gotta keep the high energy.
Smooth.
Slice.
Jazz. The Jay-Z freestyle. The Leor's.
Oh, yeah. What? How did it go? How did the whole thing go? I forget.
I don't know, but it's fire.
But
He said, I don't know, but
anyway, yeah. Listen, man.
It's a sub.
But wait, we got to start like very somber, of course, because we lost Juice Wrld this week. 21 years old. Trash. Hit the group chat ASAP when that news broke.
it really did. And what's crazy is I got my days mixed up, and I was thinking it was Monday, but it was Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
But
like early that morning.
Early that morning, which is crazy. It just makes you people just be aware of how they're taking care of themselves and their health and the things that they're doing, because I mean that's a prime example of when you're not concerned with your own health, what can happen. Exactly. Honestly,
It's not even that.
Yeah, I think that situation was fucked
with drugs. So he tried to swallow a bunch of pills.
A whole lot of Percocets, right?
But if you're content with yourself, then or with what?
No, sorry.
If you are completely like aware of what is good for you or what's not good for you in your body, and you're not testing your limits of how much you can put up with or your body can withstand, or you're testing those limits that you know you shouldn't cross, like you're not supposed to take 30 Vicodin. And if you do, I'm saying Vicodin, I don't know. I threw a pill name out there. I really didn't know, but I'm just saying, like, something like that, you know there could be you're taking the chance for some really negative setback. And honestly, we see what the other option was besides getting in trouble for it. And honestly, I think we all would have wished he would have just gotten in trouble.
Right. He would have still been here, man.
Yeah.
That's why, like, even with the news breaking now, like us, like, understanding what actually happened. When it happened, I was here at the station. We was getting ready for a different event, and I was on air at the same time as well. So, long story short, once the news broke, I was like, damn, like I should go on real quick to say a little something. So I was able to get on the air and just like break the news literally right when it like hit the timeline. And that was such a weird like feeling and just situation, because, you know, usually when we do the talk breaks, like you got the music in the background, you liven up and all that. But when something like this happened, like you just got to go straight in and break the news. And that's like, I just got chills, like just thinking about it. Because, you know, number one, of course, we lost Juice Wrld. But number two, like, he's so young. He's so talented.
He
just
turned 21.
Yeah.
Nigga just got legal drinking age, and that's it.
Apparently, he was going to a birthday party in Chicago when he landed. Like, they were going to a birthday party that night. And they just pulled up with whatever they pulled up with. And then apparently he made a decision.
Yeah, but they were registered. I mean, everybody brings their stuff.
Yeah, they were registered, but you can't bring them to the airport.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, if the two pilots panicked, low key.
I don't know. Did they have it? My question is, did they have it on them? Like, how did they even know? How did the pilots even know?
I mean, it's a private. So you assume like
the gun case. Like they're not.
Let's put it in your bag. You know what I mean?
You gonna put an AR in the bag?
Why did they get?
What guns was it?
What happened?
What do you know what happened that led up to that?
They called. They said, "Hey, these guys got like guns on the plane."
The pilots.
And they're there because they don't want to land, and then they're like, "Oh, you flew these niggas with guns."
Okay,
so essentially,
I haven't heard the full
story. So essentially, them doing that is the reason why he's like, "Oh shit, now I'm about to get searched, and I got all these perks on me, so I gotta swallow all this shit."
The fact that he had it on him when his mans didn't have it on him—that's what you have like your people around for. Like sometimes,
you can you
have somebody designated to hold the drugs. You know,
take that charge.
But that nigga, you know how Juice is, bro. Keep that shit on him, bro.
Any person, a wealthy person, a well-known person, they usually have that. You have that person that takes the L for you.
Bodyguard.
But I mean, they ended up taking L, but they got out the same day.
Yeah.
They ended up getting out the same day. They got a whole the whole bags is ziplocked, air sealed.
It's a fact. That picture was crazy. They had mad stuff.
Yeah, I was like, damn, why y'all make this nigga look? Man, bro, that shit got me tight.
But they're always gonna slander the name to justify the situation. Like,
and then you see the picture they post up. I'm like, nigga,
you can get upset, but you can't really.
Yeah, I mean, the situation is stupid. Honestly,
it sucks because we look at it from, we've all liked his music aspect. We, they probably don't listen to his music. Their kids might, but they probably don't. You know what I mean? They're not looking at it from that aspect. They're trying to cover themselves like, okay, this is why we try to rate it. And he caused his own death, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? They're always going to try to flip it to where you see the negative part of the situation rather than like, okay, this is the sad part. Let's look at it on like the bright side of the person. Let's remember the person who passed away in the best way we can.
Right. Exactly.
But when the law is involved, they usually go the negative route. Like, he had all this
just another
stuff
rapper passed away to using drugs, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, fuck
they flip it how they want to.
Exactly.
You know?
But that's the thing that's trash about it, because Juice Wrld, you think about it, he was never into like any crazy beefs or whatever the case is. He just minded his business. He toured. He made music.
Yeah.
So just the fact that his death was just surrounded by all that nonsense. Allegedly, you know, we still waiting on the toxicology report, but everybody has a general consensus because he's been very vocal about his drug use.
Y'all think it's going to change anything?
Huh?
Y'all think it's going to change anything?
What, the toxicology report?
No, music.
Oh, I don't know, man. Keep it
because it's still it's been glorified for a while now.
Yeah,
and we've been seeing death after death after death. People are
you mean like drug usage?
Yeah, people are declaring that they're going to stop using drugs.
Honestly.
But it's what's selling.
Look, honestly, I talked to Britt. She does all of like our marketing. Shout out to Britt, 104.5 The Beat, baby. Brittany Elise.
That's it.
But
that's exactly how she
that is how she said it. I got you. But she was saying that she had seen Ski Mask and he performed really well for his concert here in Orlando. Had a lot of Orlando natives that have made it big, like Danny Towers, Whoop.
Yeah,
shout out to y'all. Brought them out, and showed Orlando love. But then they also played tribute music to XXXTentacion. And I'm sorry, I hate it.
We're gonna let it go.
Say Triple X.
Triple X. And then I'm sorry. I really am sorry.
So good. You meant well though.
I did mean well.
You were making good
In
points.
Juice Wrld. Yeah. So she said that they had like a tribute. He was really sober. He had a great performance and he just rocked the whole stage. And he seemed like he was in a better mindset, but he didn't seem drugged out in any type of way. And she's seen him when he's been like, kind of like
it's just
you did not the person that you'll be fully when you're sober. But she said that he had a really good performance and he seemed like he was in like. Maybe notice. Let me not do drugs tonight. Or
I mean, to tell you the truth, to go back to what you said, I think it's going to go. It's down to the individuals that make that type of music. For instance, like Trippie Redd, after he's like, "Yo, if it ain't weed, we ain't gonna do it."
Yeah.
Because there was an interview Juice Wrld did. I want to say it was on No Jumper like a couple years ago or last year. But he dead said like, yo, when I was younger, just listening to Future, whatever, that's what really got me wanting to, get into Dirty Sprite and get into all those other things.
Everyone had tried lean when Future first popped and was hot. Everybody started getting on that.
UGK and shit that made me want to try that shit.
Beanie Siegel was the first one for me.
So it was even before all that. Like his music is influential like that. It makes you want to, be curious and like want to
try drugs.
Like
yeah.
But like now it's different because it's in every song. You know what I mean? Talking about just using
even stronger now.
Like I understand.
Reach more people.
I understand when you talk about like for instance, Juice Wrld, Roddy Ricch touched on it a lot in his music as well. But trying to get over the addiction, like I understand that 1,000%. But just like you said, glorifying when you glorify anything, people are just gonna go to that lifestyle and really be addicted to it because it's like, oh, they doing it. This is what I should be doing to be popping, whatever the case is.
And low-key, most of the time, those niggas actually have a reason for it. Like anxiety's a killer.
Right.
And you're in that spotlight. Yeah. So I can
niggas
see
is on that shit, and I got to talk to him sometimes and be like, bro, you need to chill. But this nigga has like crazy anxiety.
You get addicted to the feeling.
Yeah, bro. Pull up to the house and man's, he's just not himself sometimes. Right. I'm like, damn, my nigga. Like that's when that shit happened. I ended up texting y'all like, yo, I had to tell like few people like, hey, like I understand why you be doing it, but like everything in moderation. Right. Like if it's prescribed to you to do on a certain time and how much you have to take, then do it like that. Don't be like, yo, I'm gonna pop the whole thing and.
But realistically, people are gonna want to change for themselves, not for anyone else, or not for what anybody else.
I mean, you can't want for change if they don't want it.
Yeah. I mean, they're not gonna take it unless they want it. So you can't force them into it. So it's really just hopefully people find awareness. All we can do is hope, but. Everyone's gonna do what they want to do, but it definitely is influenced by music a lot.
Absolutely.
Do y'all recall what made Molly go away?
I just think
I
it
mean,
wasn't
I
like
still
that.
know
the
people that
absurdities
do
in the
want
songs.
Molly.
Like when they say, "Oh,
Really?
Yeah, but they're like
But
EDM.
like music wise and shit.
Oh, you mean like
because you don't hear the music at all no more.
I be pill popping.
well, I mean, after that,
I mean, you know what they're talking about when they say pill popping like that and shit. And you, look at you.
yeah, look, we glorifying it now, right? We glorifying it.
What are amphetamines?
Oh my god, bro,
What did you say about
you guys are crazy.
I said, what are amphetamines at? The weakest said in that joint. But to answer your question, I don't know, bro. I just think like nobody was really
Didn't it
fucking
kind
with
of
Molly
take
like
a
that.
flop after what? Was it Rick Ross that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, when
put
it-
Molly
when
in
it-
champagne.
Yeah, everyone's
And
like,
then
so you
everybody was
drugging
like-
bitches
Yeah,
now?
right
Or-
after that, like when have
That's
you heard
not
like
cool.
Molly references tough after that? I was like, damn, like that's actually a thing that they must
Is it-
really be out here doing. Like,
Hey, he lost his Adidas contract because of that.
It was
you could lose
$100
that.
bucks.
Oh, yeah, because that's a big fucking statement.
Yeah.
It's not something you could just like, yeah, I'm gonna just say this. But
Imagine he said that line today.
I put Molly on her
I mean,
drink.
it's same
She
reaction.
didn't even know it.
Yo, that's
Would anybody
crazy.
care?
yeah,
Yeah, in the
a big
climate
What?
we in now.
Everybody cared.
But I think it's still the same climate.
Nah,
Because
it's worse
it
now.
was- it was less- it was less
CeeLo got a
before.
lawsuit for the same shit too that he said in the song, that he said.
It was
Recently?
less before. It was less.
CeeLo actually did it, and he pled no contest.
Oh, he actually did it.
He
you're
actually
saying.
did it. Yeah.
So
But
did
he
Rick
had like
Ross.
the noise of it, the bloop when it fell in.
wow, all right.
It was two of them. He went bloop bloop. Yo, CeeLo, you nasty.
We gotta start making jokes. I almost just
He
made
said,
a
"You
song.
see me go around town." Like, oh, you
The
nasty.
girl I love, and I was like,
I don't need this.
"Get you,
He said,
I'ma
bloop, bloop,
drug you too."
Don't worry, y'all. We're not glorifying
Yo.
it. We're not glorifying.
No, we
it.
just can't CeeLo ass, man.
You
You know we
know.
gotta.
We,
That's my
you know,
guy.
we make light to every situation.
You
Yeah,
gotta
even though that
get
shit
some jokes
sucks.
in, man.
God damn it, bro.
But to get back to Juice Wrld, man, yeah, R.I.P. man. That was a damn.
That was
a
shocking
hard
as
way
fuck.
to work to wake up in the morning. And keep in mind, I'm not the biggest Juice Wrld listener, but the thing that fucked me up was that I fuck with that joint he got with YoungBoy, the Bandit joint. Yo,
Yeah,
that
just
was
dropped. That shit.
that was one of my
He has
joints this
some
year.
like hard hitters.
Yeah.
and I don't
just
listen
looking at you.
to. I'm not a heavy Juice WRLD listener either, but he definitely had a handful of like you gotta have these on your playlist.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I appreciated the fact that he can go off the top for like an hour if he wanted to,
Bro, like it's
easy,
tapped
just
in,
saying
bro.
whatever.
Yeah.
The melodies he used to come up with, fire. Like he just had that emotion in his music. Whether you agree with all like the content of the music, like you could definitely tell he had the emotion behind it.
I remember
He was
when
just 21, dog.
I remember when I first seen anything on Juice WRLD, I was just browsing on YouTube, just looking for like new people, underground people. Even if he's not underground, it's just like this nigga with like colorful dreads. I'm like, yo, this nigga might be the next Uzi, just fucking around. This nigga's song was Autograph, and I thought it was the hardest shit I have ever heard. And I was wondering why this nigga wasn't signed. And then just watching him blow up. Just
Yeah, he was
young
at Coachella
fucking-
just wilding.
Yeah, bro. Like this nigga, he's a young nigga. Like I don't know if people don't really understand it. Like this
They
nigga's
know now.
young.
Yeah, they know now.
Yeah, but for those
Like-
who just tapped in, like,
like
he just
fresh
hit
out of high
21.
school type shit.
Yeah, bro. This nigga, like he wasn't taught to.
5 days before. So what? Like 8 days ago now.
But think about he's been out here for what, like 2 years?
Yeah,
Like,
he's
popping?
just been going all the way
for
up.
a while.
Yeah.
So
And just off Autograph alone, just seeing the views just rack the fuck up, and then boom, this nigga. What was that song he dropped? Not Hear Me Calling. I forget the name of it. Pardon me, but that shit just was
Blew
like
him
on
up. That was the
charts. He
one?
was like, he was like all the way up there. I forget the name, man. That shit's gonna bug me.
Oh yeah, by the way, if y'all listening to Juice Wrld, of course listen to Lucid Dreams if you want, but
Yeah.
apparently
Lucid
they
Dreams.
don't get the revenue from that because I think Sting owns like 85% of it. So
Yeah.
stream all the other songs. Stream all his other songs.
Shit, stream robbery if you need to.
They saying
'Cause
right
that's
now
what that nigga's doing to him.
they're saying right now he's like the top. You know, it happens every time someone passes,
Of
but the top
course.
stream artist and all this. Lucid Dreams is back
better
on the top.
publicity than a death.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but
It's
Didn't a lot of people
unfortunate,
touch
but
on that
hopefully
anyways?
his family and his loved ones. I know he had a girlfriend. I don't know if they were officially somewhat married, but I know that they were like really in love and together. Hopefully
on and
that. However,
Yeah.
hopefully his family and however they can pay. Well, of course they can pay for his funeral, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Pay tribute, do whatever they need to do, and he can basically like be gone, knowing that he still supported his family
Yeah.
because I'm sure that's who he did it for.
I hope they don't
most
do him
people
like
do.
they
do
did.
it for their loved ones and their family.
Yeah.
So, as long as everyone is still tapping into something that can benefit him, just like with Nipsey and Lauren,
Mm-hmm.
all they do is pay tribute to Nip. But when everyone's spending that money and stuff, that's going to his kids. It's going to his family too. Like, that's helping them still maintain their life after him, unfortunately.
Let's help little bro out.
Exactly.
I hope they don't do like they do
And he's so
to like
young,
Triple
so
X.
it's like-
I don't like the way they're doing like his death.
I just seen
I'm just
his
leaving that shit.
son
I'm gonna stay quiet.
for the first time. He's adorable.
His son?
His
Oh,
son.
they had like a picture of him
Oh my
and
God.
damn, it was
They look
another
just
rapper,
alike.
but
They
it
have
was-
like the
it was
same
nice.
like eye, like some
the brow ridge?
The brow, yeah, the brow ridge. I don't know. His son just looks like a really light skinned version of him. So cute.
But what they're doing now, like they did like a Triple X museum, which is cool, but the way they did it was kind of nasty, like behind the scenes. Also, like they just posting on his accounts, like, oh, like his album's out, like we need to keep on streaming it, da da da. It just sounds like they just
They're just trying to
looking for
pry
the
off
money,
of that
for the
shit.
money,
Versus
yeah, as opposed to doing it
the
for
memory.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way I
The
found
legacy.
out about the album was through Yes Jules when they were doing that art battle, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this marks like so long since X been gone, and we're dropping like the album release party." I'm like, it wasn't even
It's
like
nasty.
Yeah,
it seems nasty.
It was kind of it was weird. I mean, I gave a listen to it, but I was just like, how you feel something gut wise.
Yeah,
like,
it's not the same.
That's because I guess he has
like, damn, bro.
an estate that doesn't know how to handle his work. Because you didn't see stuff like that when Mac Miller died.
Right.
Exactly. It was
His
just
estate-
humble.
Yeah, his estate was taken care
There
of.
it is, yeah.
They kept it in check. Everybody checked in if they wanted to post something with his family. I guess.
And they're not
the estate's
releasing
not the
some-
same with
exactly.
Triple X.
It really had it made it
weird.
really made it seem like they just wanted every penny from like anybody, and it didn't really matter. So it was very dirty. But I say that to say I hope they don't do that with Juice Wrld.
It's a different culture.
What I wanted to get your opinions on what y'all
It's
think of that
similar
tweet
culture, though.
of somebody who was like, "Yo, like apparently, whenever somebody dies, they're a legend now." I wanted to
wait,
see what y'all
yeah,
thought about
that's a
that.
fact.
That's
you worth more when you're dead. To keep it a buck.
That's what everyone says though. They love you when you're dead.
Yeah,
that's
you're
that's
stock
a
roses.
that's a normal person.
But is everybody that dies who was in the music industry, at least this is what we're gonna keep it to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
music industry, like a legend?
No.
No, well, really,
You know what I mean?
That's
I
a
don't
double-edged
see-
sword because some people be like, "Bro, that's my legend,"
that was-
and then I'll look at him and
That's
be like,
where I was
Okay.
gonna go.
"Yeah," I'll be like, "Yeah, he made good music." To me, I don't think he's a legend.
Yeah.
But yeah,
'Cause
okay,
he-
it does
yeah,
depend
it's-
on
it's
your
a double-edged sword, so
Yeah,
you
I
like
don't see
gotta
Juice
play
Wrld
it
as a
sensitive.
legend, but I felt like he had potential to be.
He was up there. Like I say, he was really up
to
there.
be
I would say,
great.
yeah. For me, I would say he's a legend for a young kid.
Right.
Like simply
yeah,
just
definitely
off
like
his
someone
melodies.
who's what 15, 16 right now.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, yo,
Yeah,
this
I'm
nigga.
saying because if he has this like his whole career ahead of him, he had definitely the opportunity to go that far.
Exactly.
It just got cut short.
That was my liking him because that was a whole conversation. Like Juice Wrld, like he's only been out da. I'm like, yeah, but you say that now.
Exactly.
But if somebody who like speaks to you passed away, that really affected you, like yo, that dude's a legend, or
How many,
that
how
girl's a
many
legend.
albums did he have?
Two?
I think he just had two. It was
Yeah.
like
Biggie had two.
Can I just chime in with a little bit of a spoiler?
Well,
So
Have you
what?
guys seen? Relax.
Well, no, that's
said I was
serious.
about to tell
We
you.
talking
I'm about to
death
tell
and
you,
shit.
just
Who's dying
wait,
next, my
but I
nigga?
think-
Please.
oh, you got the
Stop,
girl.
Go ahead.
Relax.
Death Note.
So, have you guys seen Queen and Slim?
Not yet.
No.
No.
I don't think I'm
Okay.
gonna see it though.
All right, I'm not gonna give you a spoiler of any scenes, but
We
a
got other
point.
people watching.
I'm not giving a spoiler of any scenes.
Cover
Dialect.
years.
I'm giving you a spoiler of dialect. In one of the scenes, they talk about, they just describe the type of people they want to fall in love with, what they want their lover to like, qualities to have basically for them.
Big old freak.
And in one of them, they say, well, I just want somebody to be somebody's legend. I want somebody.
Oh, that's nice.
They say that, your kids are your legend, but I also I just want to be the best person I can to the person that loved me.
That's
so
real.
that for the rest of their life, I'll be their legend. They always know that I've been good to them. Not word for word, but basically,
Oh, no,
essentially,
that
that's what it
same
is.
step.
I like that.
Essentially the same thing, but that
Maybe I
made
will see
sense
it.
that you said
Exactly.
that you brought up that's the point you were making, because in some people's lives, these people are seen as legends, and then in other people's lives, they aren't.
Yeah.
So, in my heart, in my mind, I look at Nip as a legend.
Of
But
course.
as we know, some people don't.
That's why I get tired of that
So-
Whack 100
Yeah,
dude.
I mean,
He's doing too much.
I
He
take
just
back my
Whack
statement.
always
It's
does too much.
Subjective.
He
See,
brought
that's why-
us Blueface, so let's just give him that. So
Yeah, the whole
Why,
He can have
why
that.
that laugh at that
he
point?
can have that. Like
I'll leave it at that. No, I don't listen to that nigga. I'm sorry.
that's why I'm being funny.
Yeah.
Like Whack brought us Blueface, but you're like whatever.
Yeah.
Blueface
Everyone
is a legend.
Like I said.
But listen, let's bookend that
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah,
R.I.P. You know, Juice Wrld,
Yeah.
Word,
Rest in
man.
peace.
Young
brother.
legend.
young legend. I like that. I like the way. Yeah, we gonna keep it pushing with that.
Exactly.
So to transition, I want to talk about this new music, man. I really want to talk about this Roddy, bro.
Yeah.
Fire.
Fire.
So Roddy's
and Fab, we're talking about
album
Fab.
is Kelly's number one listen list.
He's been wilding. He's been wilding, man.
No, Roddy had a great album. That
he
shit
did it.
hit.
He did it the right way
He's young,
overall. That's
too.
why I fuck
Yeah,
with him.
he's young.
He's young as hell.
He was put on at the right time.
And also Fab dropped some fire shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, we got 2 good albums
So
back
what
to
we
back.
talking about first?
Let's do Fab first.
There's only listen to one fully.
Fab first.
You listen to the whole Fab?
It was Fab. Yeah, I know. I
you think?
figured that was going to be the one you listened to all the way if you would listen to one of them.
What'd you think? Nah, that wasn't it.
Why?
I thought he did good.
Really?
Thought he did
Yes.
good.
Nah, this isn't. This
So
is,
what are your critiques?
he's trying to keep up with the times instead of being Fab. Fab is like he always keeps up with the times, but it seems super forced this time.
I feel like Fab always morphs with the times, as you say. But it's been a lot of corny lines Fab's been getting away with.
Yeah, but
If it's
him.
fu-
Give
if
me
it's
an
fuck you, I'ma
example.
stay hard.
From
Is that
Give
the
me an
line?
example. What is it?
If
Oh
it's
my
fuck you, I'ma
God.
stay hard. You know what I mean?
I
Shit
was
like
like,
that.
damn, I want to put a caption up, and then I heard that, and I was like, nah, I think that'll be misconstrued. I don't think I could put that as my caption.
Good word.
Like I feel like he gets caught in that lane that he tries to make like little quotables for IG and shit, and it just comes out very corny. But he still makes great music. In my
I mean,
opinion.
overall, I liked it.
He's positive now. Like
Look at your face.
I don't like that.
he's
Look
a
at his little
happily-
negative ass.
He's a happily married man.
You think that's affecting his music?
Yeah. Did you hear the last track?
He had to, bro. All that stuff he was going through with Lil Mama and all that.
Jesus. Yeah.
He
I
had to.
understand.
He had to drop a
I
record like that,
understand,
man.
Geez, like, it's-
Remember that video of him wilding on her, like in the
Yes, I
crib?
do
Like you had
remember.
to, bro.
Didn't someone have like scissors in their hand or something?
He fucking
He had
he
to
like
go
beat
live.
the shit out of her, then try to beat her dad.
He was on live, walking around, just doing nothing. Like, since when does Fab do that? He had to make a song like that, bro. Like,
I mean, it's like I think this is just
going
this
for the
is-
summer.
This is him now.
Yeah.
Like we're not getting. I don't think we're getting no more toxic Fab anymore.
Nah, it's still coming.
It could still come. Just give him some
And I
time.
say that because, like, I heard it, but I didn't listen to it the way that I needed to. I'm sure there's a lot of toxic shit on that tape, and y'all can tell us. Y'all can tell us if y'all heard it. But I say that to say, so you don't fuck with it, huh? What did you think?
Oh man,
I listen.
You ain't listen to it? Y'all ain't listen to it?
Nah, I heard the whole thing. I just said I like it.
Okay.
I just stayed on Cold Summer.
I
After that,
love
was
Talk
like,
to Me Nicely.
What,
You know, that
Nicki
was like
Minaj?
4 captions back to back. Nicki Minaj is not on
That's how
that.
She's not on it?
Great
Nah,
song.
Maybe
it's
I'm
Meek
tripping.
Mill
Meek
Back
and
capture.
Fab.
I'm
Also, the
You're right, yeah.
She said, talk to me nice. Hey, or
Meek
don't
Mill
talk to
and
me
Fab
twice.
with autotune is weird.
I don't know why it sounded weird when he said it. So.
I know, right?
It's
I like
weird.
that record.
I like that record
It's
too.
weird.
I just
But
stuck
one
at Cold
thing I
Summer.
will say, like
Gone
the
for the
last
Summer
song,
was good.
the last song where his son spoke. You know how like Tupac sounded like poetic every time he spoke about anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's how his son speaks.
Ooh.
That's what, like, that's
Poetic?
what, yeah, like he just like has like
Young
a
boy
really
smart.
poetic. Like I hope that boy's writing or something because he really sounds like he has a poetic soul.
He's like, get in the booth.
Not even that, just
Right now.
just writing. Nigga, fuck it.
No,
Do you like,
get
do
in
you
the
like
booth.
audio
Young
books?
and fabulous.
You like
Anything.
audiobooks, audio
Yo, he's fabulous, not fabulous. That'll blow my
Write some
shit.
high
Bolus.
That shit will blow my shit.
Yeah, other than that, it's
F-A-B-O,
mid.
L-O-U-S.
Bombs is dope. The intro's dope. The last
intro's
song is
hard.
dope. Other than that,
Intro is hard.
it's nothing memorable to me.
You know I'm horrible with song titles, so I wish I,
I
had
know.
my phone to refute that.
Yeah,
We gonna go with that.
Back on my bullshit. But I don't know what the intro is called.
Back with 2 C's.
I'm gonna suck because I prefer Roddy shit.
Back. That's how it's spelled.
You blow
That's how it's spelled.
back.
Tarati. Rude.
Man, overall, because you know how it is when like Fab dropping, we like, yo, you got to drop some like fire, bro.
Yeah.
But that's how we felt with Nas.
Right? Yeah, he did great.
And he did great. And
Yeah.
I think that Fab still did good too.
People forget Nas
Lost
dropped this
tapes,
shit too,
too.
by the way. That's kind of fucked up.
Wait,
Forgot
what?
that he dropped
What you
it.
say?
So people be forgetting that Nas dropped again this year.
Yeah, because it got
Okay,
it got
so I didn't
overshadowed.
even catch that.
It got overshadowed.
Swept under the rug.
What
More like
overshadowed it? This was
everything else.
it was something.
Listen, before like the year's over, we'll have like a wrap up show. We'll try.
everything.
We'll try.
We're trying to get our shit together, and
Yeah.
we'll have a wrap up show where we all pick the top. Is it top 10 songs?
We'll
25.
figure it out. We'll figure
Like
it out.
top
we'll
25
correlate
songs that got
Yeah.
swept under the rug this year, right?
No, just our top 25
Or top?
songs.
Oh, okay, top 25 for
Including
the year.
sleepers that we may think sleepers.
Oh, okay, including sleepers.
We'll do all that, man. Top.
We'll figure it
like,
out. We'll
artists
get,
of the
we'll
year,
get our shit
whatever.
together, and you guys will have
We'll have-
basically a playlist
we'll
to
have a
play
top
from
10.
all of our little
Just
minds.
remember, life happens.
Just remember, I'll have the best 25
Shit is not gonna
songs.
happen.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, he said life happens.
Why is that?
Keep in mind, life happens. So don't
You see
bet
the
on it.
belief in it?
Exactly, bro.
God.
But y'all gonna get it. But just
I
let
want to
y'all
come to
know.
work tomorrow, but life happens.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
He said you're gonna get the
Shit gets
2019
real
wrap up
sometime.
in 2020.
But,
Start off the year clear. 2020.
you
be
trying to
sick.
rime?
Nah.
Okay.
They not ready for
I
that
see
shit.
how you got happy, though. that it
See
went
what you
good.
doing, King.
That's stupid.
What do you say? I see what you're doing, King.
So,
Young King.
so he didn't listen to
To
it.
one creative from another.
Her and I fuck
from
with
one
it.
creative to
Hello. And he not really fucking with it. Okay.
another. The twins are over
So-
here bonding and shit.
It's my brother right here.
Exactly.
My brother. So yeah, we bonding
ties.
again because he fuck with Roddy Ricch.
Yeah, Roddy Ricch. Yeah, that nigga.
I
does
fucked with it too.
Listen.
I got through half
Let me
of
be
it.
the triplet.
We triplets
the-
now.
I got through
It's a
half.
Puerto Rican sandwich.
Let me
So what do you? So what do you think about half? We gonna keep on song with you, Mr.
You said
Man.
what you think about half?
Mr.
What is
Man.
half?
He only listen to half.
Yeah.
I have to go back.
What do you do with your days?
I work.
What do you do
sleep.
with your day? And play Destiny. That's what.
You can't listen to it while playing Destiny?
Now you gotta be tuned in. You gotta be tuned.
But no, but what's your favorite track on that shit, bro? What's that?
War Baby.
War
dog.
Baby. Yeah, War Baby's gonna be a classic.
Wait, before we even go there,
Alright.
because I feel bad because Fab, I couldn't give you the best rapper because I ain't listen to it like that, but I listened to my guy. Fab is my
My
guy.
guy.
You were
But he's my
uninspired
guy.
after bombs went off.
But you know what? That's a fact because this shit really like motivates me when I listen to certain songs, whether it's working out, whether
keep
it's
going.
Exactly.
when I'm on the radio, whatever. I just feel like I want to get to it. That's why I fuck with this album the most. Also, Antisocial, which is on the track list that had the mystery, guest isn't on this shit. He didn't put Ballin' on this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
thought
people
that was
already
gonna be
had
right there,
pointed
yeah.
that out. The songs that he left out.
I think
Out
that's
the
smart.
Mud, one of my favorite songs out of this
Yeah.
year that he dropped as like a Lucy earlier is not on this track. So you think about it, basically all these songs minus Big Stepper that's been out for a little bit.
And
bit.
Tiptoe, that just.
Tiptoe with A-Boogie.
With A-Boogie.
Everything else is new. So he's not counting on all the streams of his
Bro,
old
that's
songs to
why
make
I
this shit
fuck
go
with it,
gold.
bro.
And first week, supposedly he sold 100,000, which is fucking insane.
No, he
That
did
shit's
great. He's
crazy.
even doing
That
like
nigga hit
trailers and
numbers.
shit, and it's.
Yeah.
I like. Is it The Box?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my shit. That's
had
how
the
you feel about
49ers
War
turning up
Baby.
to it.
I liked it. Yeah, I know. I seen her.
Did I hear that one?
Getting crazy. Yeah.
Can I
Box
do
is
the
like the
dance?
Is it
second
on
or
the-
third. I
okay.
think.
Oh my
You know what I'm
god.
talking about? He was like,
All right. Look,
I'm gonna do that shit in the club. Just wait.
You
Don't
definitely
worry.
hit
We'll make a
Box.
meme out
at
of
that
that.
Box?
creepy.
Hey. But
She
yeah, I was
sucks
very
a nigga
surprised.
So
Stop touching
Cash
the mic.
After that, I was like, yeah, you
Stop
gotta hit the
touching
cash.
the mic.
If you don't
gonna-
bring attention to it.
It picks up.
I know.
That tweet, did y'all see that tweet? Oh, I'm not sure if y'all seen it.
Nah.
He said how Roddy Ricch made, the producer of that song came. He was like, like just brushing the
oh,
window.
yeah.
He was like, he's like, record it.
Do that again.
And then,
That shit. Hey, that's how it
yo,
really
I'm getting
happens.
a TikTok. I'm getting a TikTok. It's over. We gonna get TikTok
Is
popping.
TikTok the new Vine?
Yes, it is, bro.
No, yeah,
Sadly,
1,000%.
that
Triller.
shit has blown the fuck up.
TikTok is a
Can't get away
new
from it.
Vine, and then Triller
Triller
is kind of like
fuck is
a longer extension to it.
We're old now, bro.
What the
Remember,
fuck?
We're fucking
remember
old.
the
People
thing.
are doing their music and they like performing in front of it and shit.
I have a
Oh, when
perfect
they go like,
example.
do
Okay,
it.
remember when I made the video in the outfit of the cow to Doja Cat? The move with my roommate and my dog. That's Triller.
He doesn't remember.
I showed you
heard-
guys here.
Did you hear the way he
Oh,
said
you
it?
don't remember?
No, I know what she's talking about.
Yeah, I
I just
showed
feel
y'all.
like it's old because
Look at her, look at
we were on fucking Vine and
All right,
all that
that's
shit.
fine.
Does he remember? He doesn't remember.
Sadly, I didn't even see
He's laughing because he's like, you think I was
saw
going to remember that?
It was on my Instagram, but y'all don't pay attention to me, so.
it. That's
This
bullshit.
show
I
was
be
here.
paying
That's
attention. I be
Thank
tuning
you,
in.
dude.
That one
Thank
time I
You're
did not
just a
tune in.
dick.
Whatever.
God.
You're a dick.
I just know
and
you,
fell
bro.
for it completely.
Why
it's a
did you
fact.
remember
He
it?
doesn't
No.
remember.
Yes, we
No,
were
he
here.
doesn't,
You said
bro.
you showed it to us. We were standing here.
He remembers you telling him
I
that you
remember-
showed him. That's what
Yeah, I know. I was like, the way he just phrased that, is he's
Right?
like, yeah.
he's fronting, bro.
You see why I don't trust him? Do you see why I don't
King.
trust him?
Episode 97.
Now y'all
Was
see.
good.
Oh my God, bro. Y'all
Like-
gonna blow my brain.
Look at him.
I can't trust you. Why can I trust you? This is why
but
you're
How
not
can I
trustworthy.
trust you when I barely trust me?
Interesting. That sounds
Well,
like a
that's
line.
your problem.
That was a nice line for y'all.
But besides that, let's get back to Roddy, man. What's your
Yeah.
favorite fucking track off of that
I
shit?
just said the box.
The Box?
And he said War Baby.
I think Perfect
Yo,
Time.
Perfect Time is
Perfect
good
Time.
too.
Yo, when that choir came in.
Oh, yeah.
War
War Baby,
to
yeah,
close it out.
We
I
got a
told you
choir?
that's
Yeah.
There's
I
a
was like, yo,
choir?
this nigga tapped
Bro.
in. What?
Nobody told me
That was the best.
Bro.
That was the best part. I was like, oh, I'm in church.
Oh my God, nigga.
Yo.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I
was
need-
like, yo, you-
when we outside, I'm gonna tell my
How's
play
the
this.
time?
Give me the
Round
mic and play this because we gonna take everybody
Like,
to
light
church.
it. All right, let me stop. Let me stop
Tonight.
again.
Da-da,
I have to revisit that.
da-da.
Like la da da
Damn it,
da.
Diesel.
Survive
That shit's
through the
good.
trenches. I'm a
Oh,
war baby.
baby.
And they're like repeating him the whole time.
Yo, Kanye, you should have got Roddy on that.
That's
shit,
what I'm
bro.
saying.
That
Jesus
was
is
lit.
King, what?
Actually,
Shit.
Roddy is king.
that's the best part of the whole album though.
Yeah,
That
no, it
portion
was.
of
Is that
that.
the end?
I just thought it was
It's-
it was
yeah, it's at
beautiful.
the
It
end.
was a perfect close to the album.
Okay.
It's like this nigga was tapped in.
Church, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Take you to church.
Because first of all, like in the beginning, he does his own Roddy shit, and you fuck with it. Period.
That's when
'cause
then
it's
it
Roddy.
ends and you're like, oh, okay.
The song's
It's like
probably
you
like
get
3
him
I
and
minutes
gotta-
then
long.
you're just like,
Oh, really?
The song's probably like 3 minutes long and halfway.
yeah, slaps
quiet,
you
I
like
don't
no
know.
way. You're like, oh shit, I'm gospel now. Hold up.
Yeah.
Just hands
You know
Gospel.
that Kevin Hart gif that he's just.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you feel, bro.
That was a good remake.
That's how you do it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Now I'm going to blast it when we leave here.
Yeah, yeah. I think all of
Go
us are.
straight to that one.
He got a joint called Peter with Meek. That's hard.
Oh,
Yeah, this nigga used the secret weapon, Ty Dolla $ign.
Ty Dolla $ign, what's that track called?
That's called
Facts. It's called Backseat.
Backseat.
Oh, yeah.
Backseat.
It's a
BACC.
How
back-
Dolla $ign is only a secret weapon when they know how to use them.
She wants
Yeah.
to lean. She want that Gucci.
High fashion.
High fashion.
That
is
shit
hard.
hits too.
Which boosted mine because when I
She
heard
went
that
to
mustard
Gucci?
tag, I thought it was gonna be the bowling joint.
Mm.
Those
Oh,
high
but it's
fashion, I was
not.
like,
It's high fashion.
yeah.
High fashion's lit though.
That shit is hard.
All
then he
in
got-
all, like this nigga slapped, bro. This
Yeah,
nigga
nah,
did it.
he
It
did
was
very
worth it.
good. He just performed, I believe, for Audio Mac, and they had like the choir in the back. Not the choir. They had like an arrangement behind him, and he did a couple joints, and he was
fire.
performing.
Interesting.
I was
That's
like,
That's dope.
They did. Rod Wave did. I want to say it wasn't them, but I think it might have been like a little complex piece. But he performed Heart Cold as Ice.
Heart- yeah, that's
Yeah,
that shit's
and he
fire,
did
too.
so
on Ice.
good. Like
he quit
That nigga
music
hit.
today. You ain't see that?
No way.
what?
Rod quit.
He quit music.
why?
He took a break to realize shit for
Regular.
himself.
He's like, yo.
He just got
He
hot.
said, I can't deal with this music industry. I got to go back to the block. I was like, huh?
He said, I was like, huh?
What are you
I'm
talking
like,
about?
nigga,
That's
I
that's
don't
what he
know.
said.
I be
He
getting
was
so
swinging
mad, bro. I be like telling niggas, streets can't love nobody.
But he
nigga.
was saying something like, yo, I gave y'all my heart and y'all were making fun of me. Some shit like that. I was like,
Everyone
Like, we
fucking
show
makes
love,
fun of
bro.
it. Yeah, I
That's what I'm
that
saying.
shit come
And
in on the
plus,
club like.
I don't know what place he was doing, not a freestyle, but he was performing the Hold on Ice joint. And that shit went viral. That shit went viral. And everybody was fucking with
Viral.
it. So it's like, yo, what you talking about, bro?
He's still gonna get a check, bro. He'll come
Can
back.
you decline that?
Decline.
She wants to lean.
Lord.
How long
She
they
went
gonna
to
call?
Gucci. Right.
Shout out to the live, by the way. What's up, y'all? We gonna get like an intern in here so we can, interact
Yeah,
with
well.
y'all. The eyeballs is bad. I can't see
Sorry,
what y'all
someone
saying,
was
but God
calling
bless
me.
y'all.
Mine
It's all
got
right.
disconnected
It's not
for a
2020
second.
yet. We don't got the vision.
That's it.
We
That's
don't
it.
got the vision fully, but we on the way.
That's
Exactly.
it. But y'all see the vision. Hello.
I tried to hit the E, but I couldn't because it was
I liked it.
Gucci.
Now, listen to the whole thing, bro. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
100%. Did anybody even listen to X's album? Just
It was nasty to me,
album.
bro. Like I didn't. To tell you the truth, nah.
No.
I didn't.
the only song I gave it ear to. Sadly,
I don't
was
have a
the one with
solid
Rick Ross.
reason why
I just
not.
liked it.
The last
Rather
one
than
that I really listened to was I think it was the one right before he passed. The
Skins?
question mark one.
I think it's Skins.
No, the one before that.
Before-
Skins.
Oh, you're talking.
We're not getting
Yeah.
into skins yet in this episode.
Hello.
You got to give it a second before we start talking skins.
That was the last one.
Teaser.
God damn it, CeeLo.
What about the game album, Born to Rap?
Oh, that
I
drop?
haven't listened to all of it.
I didn't even know he
better.
I
dropped
haven't
something.
even. Hey, me either.
I was like, the game, bro. You came out of left field. I'm
The
like,
game.
But Game always drops good albums.
It's good.
It was good. You sound super
It's
quick.
fucking good, bro.
1992. Is it 1992?
Yeah, it was 1992.
That shit. That was the only one I really liked. I'm not gonna lie.
The only one? Wait.
The only.
You ever listen to like his old ones?
Yeah,
I
I'm trying to tell you, what do you mean by the
Yo.
only one?
I don't listen.
Like-
No, that's the only one I like. That's what I'm saying. That's the only one I ever gave the game a chance for, and I love
Gotta
it.
go back.
Yeah.
Way
Before that,
back.
Like the
Back. I just didn't really fuck with the game
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that.
that's her preference. She ain't fuck with it.
He's
Yeah,
very
that's
good
my
when it
only
comes to
we all
dropping
have different
albums.
ears.
Yeah, he's good.
The only ones I
don't-
didn't really fuck with was like Documentary 2, just because he quoted Documentary and I didn't want to like do all that. I didn't really listen
wow.
to it.
I don't know.
I bought it, but I never really listened to
I'm
it.
never like huge on the game.
Just supported him, but didn't support him.
Was it like the double? Was it a double album?
yeah, it's 2 and 2.5.
It was fire.
Yes.
He did very good.
Yes.
I got to go back.
Nigga.
But yeah, it was
Hip-hop
just called.
head has
It was
spoken.
literally
I
just
don't know.
because he quoted
I
that.
went and listened to Jim Jones and it was alright.
He got
but-
Q-tip for...
So
Wait, which one? This past one?
yeah,
That's my shit.
yeah, I know. That's why I said it was alright. So I don't know if I want to go back
Nah, he did very
just
good.
yet for the game.
He did. This album was a lot better than what I anticipated.
There
The
was
one that
one
just,
joint-
that he just dropped.
Damn.
Yeah,
You listened to the
Born
whole
Rap.
thing or half of it?
Yeah, the whole
What
thing.
happened, bro?
Oh, okay.
I'm ending the live.
You
I
found
gotta go
time?
on my phone. I gotta check this.
That was my priority. I listened to that first, then I went to the Fabs, I went back to the game.
You already know
Look at this nigga.
Big body burrow, you.
But since we was off last week, we did miss Jay-Z's birthday.
That nigga turned 50.
50.
50.
That nigga is
50.
the big. Yep. Like,
Shit, my mom is over 50, so I ain't gonna say it like that. That's my baby. She young.
Yeah, my mom is too.
Young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a lot of years left in her.
The GOAT.
But, you know, that's the over the hill age. That means you old.
Nah, that
You
nigga's
still there, but you
nice.
old.
That
I mean,
nigga-
he's always
that
gonna be
nigga's
nice.
still
It's Jay-Z.
I never want that nigga to stop making music.
Yeah.
But I like what he's doing though. Paving ways, setting platforms, helping the community.
Doing
staying
both. He
smart.
does all of it.
Yeah.
Like, he dabbles
But I
in
mean,
everything, but he
an
still takes himself back
Damn,
to
we
music
talk about
too.
Jay now? Fuck, I was
Never.
just trying to talk about
that
Jay.
Right.
is cool.
No, we.
Nah. What you want to say about the game?
what I
Well, no,
need
I
an
was trying to
album.
look this song up that I was fucking with heavy that I haven't
Go
really
ahead,
heard
bro.
anybody talk about.
Get the car
Of
facts.
course, did y'all at least hear the Nipsey verse? The Nipsey
Bro,
joint?
to keep it a buck, nigga, I did not know he dropped. I just knew he was
I know.
working
I'm
on it.
like, I
seen
don't
a
know why
snippet.
y'all not
Okay,
hearing
okay.
that. We both said we didn't
Yeah,
know.
because I heard the
Oh, yeah.
I
snippet
just
of
thought
him
y'all
and
were
Nip, and I was like,
trolling.
"Oh, that shit."
No,
I'm
we were
being
dead ass.
100%. I'm not gonna lie to them. I'm like, bro, I ain't hear it. Sorry,
I really
gang.
didn't hear. I wouldn't lie to y'all. I'd lie to them before y'all.
I ain't gonna lie in general.
I ain't
yo.
gonna lie.
Especially about music. That's
I
a
ain't
fact.
see that
That's a fact.
shit. Yeah, especially
Listen.
about music. Like, I'm
niggas
just keep
lie
it
about
real with
their
y'all
music.
because we
No
gonna have a
pun intended.
conversation and I ain't gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about if I lie.
But yo, that
That's
shit
right.
is
Yeah.
Be
that shit
honest,
just kills
I
me
hear
to
that
this
shit, I
day,
didn't
bro.
know.
Because every verse, even on J Stone album, Nipsey had a he didn't have a verse. I think it was just a hook. But everything that has come out, I was gonna say that he released, but that has come out since he passed has been all fucking fire, dog.
Hey, could you imagine if you stood here,
It
bro?
pisses
He
me
was on
off.
fire.
Oh, Nick.
God,
I'm like,
bro.
who?
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
Like, he was
So, yo,
Honestly,
yeah,
it really
run.
has, and that's why I don't believe in that statement from Wack that he's not a legend because his music
He's
is gonna
trolling,
keep.
bro. I don't.
Yeah,
It's gonna keep growing and it's gonna live on beyond him. And I'm not saying, but we've seen with other artists that have passed. If your music doesn't live on past whatever, that's when people like outsiders will be like, oh, a general, you're not a legend. But we don't take that away from anyone. I
Exactly.
believe that everyone can have their own legend in their heart, but a general music legend is still, his music is still being remixed into tracks. Tracks are still being put on with their voice or something in the back, and then they hit.
Listen, you
That's
think
a
about
legend.
it now.
They still making music past
it
their
with
life.
X, though. But you
Yeah,
think they're
yeah.
gonna do the same thing to Nip like they're doing with X?
I don't think that his family is gonna allow it to be that.
You think it's just gonna be
Nah,
solidified?
Nah,
That's
I
it?
don't think it's. I
Like-
think they're gonna do the clothing
'Cause, like,
and things
Lauren
like that,
and
and then
Samantha-
the people that genuinely loved him can probably still make
said,
the
yeah.
music and do things like that. But I don't think.
Lauren and Samantha just did their little collab thing, and they did like with the same photographer that did all the nitpicks and all that.
For GQ?
Nah, I forget what it was. They're doing like some sort of campaign, and like Lauren cut her hair and all that. She got short hair now.
Puma.
For Puma. So boom.
That was beautiful. That
Yeah.
commercial was like, oh.
They hit home.
So I say that to say like it's in good hands.
Yeah,
it's in
okay.
good
Yeah.
hands.
They're
But
gonna take
he's
care of it.
I mean, it's a perfect album that he has out already. before his passing.
That's the
but just the
perfect way
name
to
of it,
end it,
yeah.
man.
Victory lap.
And it's a shame because he's one of those, like probably one of the rarest cases when it comes to rappers, at least, like people that don't even know his music. But once like they were tuned in and figured out like what he was doing around, they're like, oh, like I fuck with him like heavy, specifically for that. Not
he
even
was
just the
becoming
music.
like worldwide seen through everyone. You know, a lot of us that listen to rap, we've been knew who he was, but the general crowd, the everyone's ears type of people, like they were knowing who he was, and it just sucks because it's like
he was about to own that
nigga's a
casino
legend,
or whatever.
Fuck these niggas, man. This nigga's a legend.
Trajectory.
He's been around for a hot minute.
He has a
he had
legendary trajectory.
But that's what I'm saying. But you know, you can't argue with people. They don't. You don't feel that way. You don't feel that way. Whatever.
Ignorance is bliss. That nigga been around for a minute. He a legend, nigga. Anybody want to argue with that? Motherfucking
he said,
J.
"Come see me."
Cobain, nigga.
I don't think he used ignorance is bliss in the correct way.
Yeah, well, y'all know what I mean, nigga. For lack of better words,
nigga.
Hit him with the Mark Ingram. He said, "Yo, come see me. They can come see me. Big trust. Woo woo." He said, "Trust." Shout out to Mark Ingram, funny ass nigga.
I'm laughing even though I don't know what the hell you
know what I'm talking about? Nah. When Mark Ingram was bringing up Lamar Jackson, y'all don't remember that? Like the first time? He said, "This is the MVP front runner. If you don't fuck with it, y'all can come see me. I'm right here."
All right, yeah.
Big trust. Woo woo. Yo, that's
that just reminded me of the fucking Ray J shit. You doing that shit, bro?
Yo, whenever
you seen that shit?
The clip? Yo, that shit.
Elon Musk got that Ray J syndrome.
I believe Ray J for a half a second.
Give me your glasses.
He's a good.
Give me your glasses.
Ray J, I don't want to do that.
I believe Ray J.
I'm not gonna do that.
Gonna break.
We'll get back to music in a second, but we got to talk about this shit because that's like,
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna. So these are unbreakable.
It's not even that. It's just he's such a good salesman.
Word.
You know what I mean?
I believe them.
He knew damn well that them shits were not indestructible. But guess what? You gonna tell people, listen, yo, you can't break them. Speedy, break them right now, bro. Break them. He's like, yo, Ray J, do not tell me to break these because I will break these shit.
Bro, it's
shout
when
out
he
to Speedy too because he was just like, I don't care.
No, it was a lot of bars. It was
God, bro.
I don't care. The fucking, it was an hour bus.
He's like, what is? Oh, it's metal glass or whatever the case was.
Damn.
I was like, got this shit. And then they put Ray J. I don't care. I was like, nigga, what the fuck?
The fucking Cybertruck.
What is a metal glass?
I have no idea, but it broke. So it doesn't work.
He said it's indestructible.
They did say that shit, yo. Immediately.
Dog. That shit, yo, when I tell you when I first saw it, I watched it at least like 30 times.
Me too, because I was like
dying.
Like,
nah.
He's just he's a troll. He's so
he's
goofy.
A character.
He's goofy.
He's a character.
The hat thing, he let the hat thing rock for a long time.
What, the Scully?
The big ass Scully.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask for them glasses for Christmas, man.
Word. Are they in the let's see if they're
so whenever y'all wild, I'll be like,
how much do they cost?
Are you wilder?
I know we're gonna look it up.
How much is he selling them for? These invincible glasses.
Well, we're in the age where everything's hyped the fuck up.
Damn sure are breakable. $24.99.
There's no such thing as anything being unbreakable that you can wear on, right? Or am I?
Imagine if they were though.
That?
Well, yeah. What if you would have? What if you would have just like had like struggled to break the shit and Ray just looking at him?
Well, if you had like. I don't know. I think like
Stock
metal would be the only thing that you have to melt
crazy.
down. You can't really break
unless you
metal,
make
but
super
you
fucking
melt it.
Yeah, exactly. Solid ass metal, but the glass would break.
He has like earpod type things.
Yeah,
with his face on them.
Earphones.
Yeah,
wait, let me see.
The Raycons.
Oh wow! Why from a distance? I don't know what's wrong with my eyes, but from a distance it looked like him with a Scully on.
What's
on the ears.
Wait, what is
I
that?
thought it was. It's
an R, right?
It's an R.
Yeah.
It looked crazy from a distance, didn't it?
Raycon.
Yeah,
This nigga's trying it.
No, but that's good though.
He's a salesman.
Yeah, he's gonna get into business because music didn't work out.
Investments in tech.
Yeah, but he just said something was unbreakable.
Nah, that's real though.
Did you hear her?
Wait, what?
That he's getting into business because music wasn't his.
No, his
not
music
popping for him.
sucked.
Music, what?
Yo, y'all.
He's
so
not doing anything in
fucked
music
up.
right now,
That
and he
nigga
would not
had
be relevant.
hits.
I don't
Not
remember
right
him.
now.
I don't remember
He's not
him.
pushing no new music
saw-
out. You can't rely on hits.
I know
got
that.
headphones,
but-
Especially if you don't even own the master.
Honestly, well,
To
do
keep,
they hit what
to
it's
keep
on
your money keep
discount
flowing, you
'cause
gotta
they're not
pick up
breakable?
another hustle.
You don't know that he doesn't own his masters.
Okay, but I also know that he's doing business because his ass ain't making money off music.
Interesting.
That's not.
I thought he was just
problem.
more of a reality TV nigga to keep
Right?
it a buck.
He's
Like I knew he was in the music, like
time.
yeah, granted, but I was just like
Oh,
when he stepped
really?
in it.
Y'all don't know about his history.
You
No,
didn't
no,
know,
I knew he
don't
does.
put
I know he
y'all on
does
that,
music.
First of all.
No, I knew he
because
did
I knew
music.
Ray
I don't
J
think y'all putting
before.
respect.
Nah.
No, I respect him
What,
for his
One
R&B
Wish?
shit, but other than that,
One
like,
Wish
I
and
just
what
like-
else did he have? It's sexy. Can I hit it from the front? Can I hit it from the back? No, yellow. That's him. And what's it called? Yella.
They have
Or Yella.
glasses starting at 35,
Yeah.
by the way.
$35? Yeah, because it just got exposed. They're
What's his
breakable.
name that did that with him? Who's this?
Before
who's
they were
that?
$250.
Can I?
It was Ray J. It's your boy Ray J. I remember that being in the song.
Wasn't that Tyga?
It was not Tyga.
Y'all discussing Ray J right now?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's
While
become
you're
the topic
looking
of
at Ray J's
conversation.
glasses.
Hey, who did Sexy Can I with Ray J?
Young Berg.
Young Berg. Why I call him Yellow? He was
Damn,
Yellow.
what happened to that nigga?
But Young Berg,
He's
he made
producing.
that
He's
song.
hitmaker.
He's hitmaker.
He's He's a producer because he got on the other side of music because his ass shouldn't be on the front side. But he makes
You
it.
just throwing
So is
shots
there a
at
lot of
everybody today.
that should be a topic, bro. The people on the front side that should be on the back side.
That go to the back.
You know? I mean, but
Hey,
honestly,
hey,
though, a lot of
Russ
people
plays
look
both
at
sides of
fucking Nick
Kanye.
Cannon. He's a good businessman.
Oh yeah, he's smart.
Look at, I mean, I ain't gonna say T.I., but look at T.I.
TS
He's
can get
still
that.
pushing
He
with
did.
music
He
still,
get
and he's decent, but he's definitely a great businessman.
Yeah, he dabbles. He
Yeah,
dabbled a lot.
he dabbles,
All of
but
this?
he's definitely better in business right now. But I used to fuck with T.I. back in the day,
Oh, of
just like Ray
course.
J.
All of this
I really
thanks
liked
to
Ray J
Jay-Z
before.
leading the pathway, setting the
It's-
trend, and
it's
showing
impossible.
niggas that it's possible that you can do more than just rap.
It's
Oh
impossible.
yeah, and
Oh, so someone
I would
says
say Jay Z,
possible,
but
you
I
say
still
No,
love his music.
I didn't get to my point yet.
Getting back
It's impossible.
But he's a great businessman.
to have great business and be great at music at the same time. And Jay is the only
the-
motherfucker that's
That
like
can
the
do that shit.
outlier.
He's the totem.
Like I don't understand how that's
He's the
possible.
top of the top.
I don't
Cause he know
understand.
he hit with music. He's like, all right, let me take this expertise,
Okay,
this
well,
knowledge, and
I don't understand
You guys
how.
might not agree
Because
with
he's the
this,
best,
and
bro.
Shells probably will not agree with this. So don't chew
It's
me
your
out
opinion. You good?
for what I'm about to say.
Get the dentures.
leave the bite.
dentures?
Go ahead.
Y'all don't think Kanye is a good businessman and good musician?
His
How do you
body,
feel about
no.
it? How do you feel about it first, and then we'll give you your opinion.
I think I think his records sell, and anything he markets sells too.
At the beginning, yes, I thought he was good on all fronts.
I think that has his mix up. You know, I've had my back and forth with him as a person, but I think that he has succeeded to do it. So I'm just saying, let's not count him out as
No,
it's
I'm not.
impossible, and he's not one person that has done it. Because at some point, Kanye was at the top of the charts with his music and with Yeezys
His
and all that
branding,
shit,
yeah.
and Yeezys sell out all the time.
As far as
I don't know.
business wise,
Not all the time. Like a few of them joints didn't sell, but I mean, I still think.
once. You know,
Hey, you struck oil. You
like because
good.
I
he
think
failed
he
with his
struck
clothing
oil.
line that he tried.
Oh
to do.
yeah, okay.
They need to relaunch
But I
Pastel.
will
They need to
say
relaunch it.
shoes, maybe not the clothes. You're right. But his tour merch sells.
Besides that,
Not
Jesus
this
is
last
King.
one.
Yeah, that shit
So
was
maybe
bull.
he's doing.
but every artist has
Can you
it.
get that real quick?
Oh yeah. Matter of fact,
Maybe he has it. All right.
so you can. I mean, hold
Well,
your shit down, yo. We gonna holler at
Just
y'all.
going back to the path that Jay-Z made. for all
Wait!
these.
Don't fucking touch anything. Save it.
I had to end it before.
You end it and you save it. What's the other option?
I don't do live, so I don't
Save
know how
it.
to do all this.
Yeah.
No, bro, not that kind of save it. There's a button that says
Just get
save
up
to
and
story.
get up and
No,
help
it's
him
it's
before-
here. It's
No,
at this
that's
one.
the save to your phone, and then you see that gray one at the bottom.
Yeah, share it to your story.
That's what you need to click.
You said save.
Whatever, share,
Jesus
save.
Christ.
It's the
She's
same.
over here yelling at me
that's
about
what I'm
something she
trying
don't
to
even
tell
know
her.
about.
Get up and go press it.
She said save. I'm like, fool. There's no save here.
No way, we'll cut this.
But I say that to say that Jay, number one, Jay's business acumen has always been on top. I think, as you said, I think Kanye did strike gold when it comes to his,
Easy.
let's say fashion, because he also did it with Nike. He did it with Nike as well.
Like the clothing, that was trash. It didn't get popping until the shoes came out.
Right,
Exactly.
right,
Because
exactly.
the shoes complemented the clothes.
Yeah, because Have you seen anybody wear any of the clothes ever?
Right.
Actually, I used to
Sadly,
date,
Sadly, I got a shirt,
somebody
not a
who wore
wear.
who wore the clothes. He would get them shipped to he would get them as shipments because he was cool with somebody who was kind of like.
Oh,
in the
so
label.
he wasn't paying for it. That don't count.
Yeah.
He probably
Free
was
clothes don't
paying
count. I
for
wear
it.
free clothes.
I mean,
Exactly, nigga.
free $2,000 pieces is actually
That's
pretty good to
fine.
come.
And nobody would know it's
up on.
$2,000. They'd be like, "What happened?"
Nigga,
What
did
is
a
that?
moth eat you?
But yeah, I say that to say like Jay's combined business acumen and just the level of musicianship he's at to this day.
Like continuously.
This could be a whole episode.
Consistently.
God damn it.
Because Kanye, like his business wise, of course, Yeezy's up there, and I respect it 1,000%. But that's like the only thing that he has right now, and he doesn't need anything
I think
else, don't
that
get me
the
wrong.
whole
But the music
gospel,
itself,
I think the whole gospel thing was business as well.
Everything's
point.
business
That's a
when you
good
put
point.
it out.
It was business,
very good point.
and I think that he's making good profit off of it. So I think he has good ideas. I think sometimes his mental interrupts the success
Shoot.
of them.
Not
But
to interject. Shit, Nip did the same shit.
yeah,
absolutely.
actually yes. So look, there's another person.
But unfortunately, Nip isn't here, so I wasn't
Yeah.
like.
So
I mean, like,
Yeah,
right now,
all right. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll redact.
But yeah, Nip 1,000% was there.
Just want to throw out the rock.
I almost did it on.
he's at the top of the top. He's the one who's
Top, he's still the best.
It's a big fact.
Still
This
the
is
best.
my rock.
Sorry.
So
We Jamaican out here.
No matter what.
So we have 53 minutes. What's up? We could do one more. What we thinking? We doing Lizzo?
Liz.
We doing Lizzo?
Yes.
Shout out to Lizzo.
Shout out to Lizzo.
So what's your
Shout
opinion
out
on
to
her pulling up to the Lakers game with them yams out? Assholing people's popcorn and shit.
Talking about skins. Look here.
Nigga said ass and people's popcorn.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
That shit was horrible.
I'm like the
There's
only
the
nigga
thing
who don't know what's
though,
going on.
in my opinion.
You don't know what's going on?
Okay, so
Do it.
basically, Lizzo came to a Lakers game. Who'd they play? I'm like, I should know that.
They were playing
But,
the Timberwolves.
They were in Minnesota. Yeah, she's like, y'all bitches can't even spell Minnesota. So, anyways, she pulled up in a big sleeping T-shirt with the ass cut out and a black thong on.
Facts.
It was literally a big sleeping T-shirt with the ass cut out with a black thong on, and she was twerking at her seat and everything, wilding, saying like, "Oh, this is what bad bitches do. Bad
Why do
bitches
we
pull up to the game."
promote this shit?
Because we want to promote anti-bullying and body self-love and all this stuff. So they're I feel like, you know, a lot of people kind of like fed to this shit. The reason why she felt like it was okay.
No, 1,000%. She had people gassing her.
Yeah, people gassing her, and it's like there's certain. It's not that you can't do you boo boo if you were at a show, a concert, something like that. Something that there's gonna be a lot more people 18 and older, and they know that this is how they dress or do whatever. Like a lot of people were saying like, oh, if a skinny girl wore it, they wouldn't be making a big deal. No. If Cardi B or somebody pulled up into a damn basketball game with their ass out like that, somebody would still be saying something like that shit was inappropriate. It's too much.
Right.
Of course, some people be like, damn, her ass look nice, but she shouldn't have did that.
Not there.
But now that it's Lizzo, honestly, don't nobody
Everybody
want to
kept
see
on
that
saying,
shit.
"Oh, if it was Rihanna or Beyonce, whatever the case is," because of course Ree has always like worn like revealing things, but
Not to no
every
basketball
time,
game.
every
Yeah,
time,
not to a
every
basketball
time
game.
it was at like a ball fashion show,
Something, yeah,
something of that
Something
nature.
that
Within
makes
the
a
appropriate-
statement, not
yeah.
in a
Yeah.
tasteful statement
Yeah,
at that.
but it's just it
I
was
like
the
that
wrong
one,
place.
tasteful
She
statement.
can wear whatever she wants. That's fine, but it's just the wrong place.
Like I
Yeah,
completely
Mariana
understand
love it too.
her being an advocate for like big girls. Of course, like I love it, beautiful. Do what you got to
Like
do,
during
Mom,
one of
but
her
that's
shows, she could
doing
wear
way
that
too
and it'd be
much.
fine. But you're at a whole game with these little
I mean,
kids
there's
behind
a different way you could promote self-love
Well,
of
even-
all kinds of body
Right.
types without going out there like, listen, I'm pro-body with everybody just loving themselves.
I think
but
she
don't
just
carry
let it
yourself.
get.
Yeah,
She's hot shit right now. She
Yeah, of
really
course.
is. So
That's what
I
happens.
think she let it get to
She
her.
gotta
I
air
think
it.
she did.
She just
Off
won
of that.
Entertainer of the Year from Time Magazine.
So she's
I'm
trying
pretty
to
sure that's what
entertain
really,
her in
like,
person?
Yeah,
Is
that
it-
really
is
gassed
it
the
like-
gas it.
Stupid,
Is
bro.
it different from what they're seeing on Instagram? Because I'm sure like a majority of those kids do have Instagram or are following these models and things like that because, you know, they're still kids and all that. Is it different if it's in real life?
I think so. Well, it's not even being in real life.
because you're choosing look like that in public. I mean, photos, it is what it is. People post in bathing suits.
Only on camera.
That would be like, I mean, you're not wearing a fucking bathing suit to a basketball game, but if you wear a bathing suit in a picture, you're not judged. You know what I mean?
But if I'm at a ball game with my family, I don't want bitches' asses all out.
Bitches be in Scully's, Air Forces, and knee-highs with a bathing suit on in the crib.
But that's perfectly fine because that's their prerogative to post whatever you want on your personal page. But when I'm outside with everybody, like I'm with my family, we're at a family setting where we want to watch basketball, and you out here just wilding.
Yeah,
and you know they were putting her on the
big screen. But at the same time, if you have that fame behind you, you performer of the year, you blowing up. Like anytime you step outside of your crib, like you're now the product of your. You're your product. How you carry yourself and what you do outside is like it'll affect you 100%. Like you are your merch, so you got to present yourself and do things that are gonna correlate and make things boom for you or make it drop. Like it doesn't. You can't just go out there and be like, "Yo, I know I'm this way, so I'm gonna do that." Like, come on, bro. Like,
I think she knows she was wilding. She was just wilding on purpose, and it just is what it is.
Absolutely.
I know y'all are a couple years younger, but do y'all remember the backlash that Prince got from when he had his ass out and he performed?
Wow, I did not know anything about it. No, I'm too young.
I'm gonna put y'all on.
Is this like what? Like a Super Bowl performance?
This was a performance, yes.
Where?
It wasn't like a Super Bowl performance.
Nah, but it was
like, was it an athletic type of?
I think it was an award show. Wasn't an award show?
But doesn't
I think it was like a VMAs. It was one of those.
I feel like for the VMAs and things like that, though, it's more acceptable to kind of step out of your character.
Kids watch VMAs?
Oh, true.
But
that's an award show.
That's the more
that's
kids.
That's all inclusive everybody.
And keep in mind, this happened in the 90s.
This is in the 90s too, when outrage was really.
I was born 94, and you know I damn well I don't know
that's why I asked.
I'm like 95 for me.
Like 98 and shit. Like I said, y'all remember
I didn't
the
remember that. No.
Yeah, he had like this. What was it? Like a yellow suit with his ass out. Why do I remember that so vividly?
Wow, bro. Big pause. Like,
I already know that.
Pause. Cheeks out.
It's in my head.
That's crazy.
That's how Lizzo looked. That's how Lizzo looked.
That's how Lizzo looked. Damn.
I mean, not exactly like that, but like that.
That's how the front looked. So they ain't know.
Show him Lizzo. Show him Lizzo.
Come on. Son.
Oh, you ain't see Lizzo. That's right.
Doesn't Prince naturally dress like?
No,
not with his ass out.
That was the first.
Oh.
Yeah, he caught some outrage to it, but like eventually it died down. It died down pretty quick.
So she had this T-shirt on, like a big T-shirt.
Okay, I see. Lizzo,
you see
do
the
what you gotta do.
But in the backside,
she got
the whole back cut out.
Come on, Lizzo.
See, you were just gassing a year, Lizzo. Oh my God.
But I mean, on the front, like when I look at it, I'm like, yeah, girl, do your thing. But God damn, as soon as I'm like, come on, shorty.
Business in the front.
Yeah.
Party
in the back. She wore a mullet. She wore a mullet courtside. Lizzo, I see you, girl.
See, that's why.
I see
people get famous and get that little taste. They fucking lose their shit.
You know, I'll never delete Twitter.
Kelly's fucking different, man.
I'll never delete Twitter because somebody on Twitter said.
Someone said that shit. Someone said that looked like Rikishi's ass. I said, holy shit, it does.
I'll never delete Twitter because somebody said Lizzo is the reason we still need bullying.
That's fucked up.
Yo, I don't have Twitter for this very reason. Y'all niggas are toxic as fuck. Yeah.
I was like, right. I gotta turn my phone off.
And this has been episode 96, y'all.
Sure, not 97.
We appreciate y'all coming out.
Yo, Kelly, you are
fucking
we ending on that?
Nigga.
That's it, nigga.
All right.
That's it, nigga.
I hope
appreciate
y'all
all of y'all coming out, y'all.
We love y'all.
We shout out. We coming back next week with the year wrap up. We'll holler at y'all back real soon.
Oh my God, man.
Peace, love,
peace, love, and soul.
And Lizzo cheeks.
Ooh.